Yep. Look like Alf.
And then the click and they go so there.
What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Moon, and welcome to a Slice of the Poly Pie. Oh, shit. It's Wednesday. It is fellas night. But as you can hear, we do have the beautiful women. They here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can say hi.
Hey.
Damn Pisces doing the most.
That was so right.
Hope everybody had an amazing start to their week. I hope they had a beautiful end to their last week. And I hope everybody powered on from the storm that happened on Monday. I don't know. I went to work at 1 a.m, so I don't know. But I hope y'all got power now. So y'all know how we do every fellas night. Let's introduce the panel.
I'm E-Man.
Gerald, aka I am.
Phase Mac.
AKA Mac
Let's go.
10. No, Daddy Mac Daddy. Somebody said Big Daddy.
And she has that right.
Oh yeah, right. So we're gonna dive right up into this, y'all. As y'all can see, today's topic is men's health, mental and physical. Oh man, this is a tough topic, an important topic, because me, unlike a lot of men, I only cared if I was burning. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Anything else to me, I don't care if my cholesterol is high. As long as I ain't got an STI, I'm
As
good.
they call it these days.
Yeah, I'm good. That's all I cared about. You know what I'm saying? But now that a nigga is 40, cholesterol is high, triglycerides is high. Well, fat content is important. Like, everything is important, and I know us as black men, we don't do the doctor. Why is that?
Fear. Because nobody want to hear something wrong.
It's fear. Never want to hear it. And the other part, I hate to take off work. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate
You
to
hate to take off work to go to the doctor?
Yeah.
But can
Yeah.
have to excuse your
I
actions?
go when I have to, man. That still come out my check. Look, I miss a day.
But see, mine ain't fear of the missing work part.
Yeah, but I want that for later.
But you stay healthy though, brother. So you
This the ignorant answer. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to miss
I
work.
used it a couple weeks ago when I went to the dentist. That was
My issue was if I ain't noticing none dramatic changes in my body,
Right.
I don't think nothing of it.
Exactly. And that's
I learned my lesson from that, but that's how I was thinking for a long time. Like, if I ain't, don't feel nothing really dramatically changed in my body, I'm all good.
I think it has a lot to do with fear and trauma, right? So fear is we don't know what the doctor's going to do to us. We don't know.
True.
You know, we've been hearing these stories all our lives. They've
That
been
too.
playing around with us and experimenting on us. It has kind of, I believe, put some fear in us as a whole. As not just, well, black women probably go a little bit more than black men, but
They definitely go
they
way
do.
more.
They do.
yeah,
They do.
Go way more.
Way
Like, so I did have a primary care physician that passed away, right? I was going to him and built a bond with him like 10 years, right? He gone. I'm like, fuck that. I don't want to have to build that rapport with nobody else. I'm good as long as I do everything that I think I know what to do to stay healthy. I'm cool. I don't need no doctor unless I need a doctor. You know what I'm saying? But, so at my job, we do these physicals, right? These biometric scans. And they tell you everything from your cholesterol to what is it? Triglycerides?
Yeah, I'm going through the same thing. Exact same thing.
Yeah, so
Going through the
they
same
was
thing
like, that shit was high.
with my job.
I was like, what the fuck that mean? It's high. Like,
You got good
what the hell?
cholesterol and you got bad cholesterol.
Right,
Bad cholesterol is high.
right.
That's what it is.
So I was like, okay, I don't think this shit just happened. I've been cool. Shit, fuck it. They was like, yeah, you can have a heart attack. Oh, okay. So now it's like, I don't really think when it comes to health, eating has anything really to do with it. It's the portions you eat. It's how much, how many times you eat. Because let's think about it. Let's be 100, man. Our ancestors, they survived hundreds and thousands of years off of pork.
A different type of
No,
pork. It was
not
a different
necessarily.
food, but most of theirs were natural. It wasn't nothing added
Right.
to it.
Right.
So what
The
is
preservatives.
so this is my question, G. Because don't none of us in this motherfucker own a farm. Ain't nobody got no wild pigs running around, no chickens.
I got
You
a
know,
duck.
so, you got what?
I got a duck.
Oh,
He said, I got a duck.
Oh, you do got a chicken. You got a chicken. You got a chicken. But
Chicken.
you know what don't have preservatives and additives in it. You know what I'm saying? And if they advertising it as it doesn't have these things in it, the shit costs an arm and a leg.
Of course.
And it's the same thing, though.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
Pretty much the same thing.
You gotta pay more because they're not putting it through the ring.
Well, some of it is
You
not
can't blame it
completely.
on
Some
pork,
of it's
though.
not completely.
No, I'm
the
just
You
same.
can't blame it on pork.
Some of it's not
Because
completely
I
the
don't
same.
have pork. I haven't eaten pork in
Because-
30 years, and I still got high cholesterol.
but that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like that's one of that was one of the main foods. Like, you know, because of the way the pig lives, that was the
And
worst food you can
You
eat.
want to know why they said that?
Huh.
Because we was the ones eating the most of it.
What? Well,
So
absolutely.
that's just a part of the brainwash bullshit. But I'm gonna say this: as far as like what you just said, it has a lot to do with your body makeup and your DNA, and that goes back generations. It's not about, oh, I stopped eating all meat, da 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 da. I can shoot that down real easy, and I'm gonna tell you how I shoot it down. And no disrespect to you people out there that's vegan and veg, all that,
what you
but
saying?
but until you can show me a vegetarian that has extended their life from being a vegetarian, then I'll listen to it.
It's great.
But right now, we got
It's
people
kind of a
that
great
eat
point.
different things and they still live longer. I had an uncle that lived to 104 and he ate everything.
I
But
want
it
to eat
has
like
to
the
do with our
Asians.
makeup and how we do it.
I want to eat like the Asians. They live to 395,
You
and it look like all they eat is
And
motherfucking
they eat
rice.
rice.
No,
right?
they
And
eat
noodles.
What it is, they eat everything in that rice.
Yeah.
Fucking cicadas, crickets, all that shit.
Yeah,
And
Everything's
I'm gonna tell you, I
edible.
learned something else about what they do. It's not just what they eat. After they eat, there's something else that they ingest to help their digestive system. I'm gonna get the name of it and come back to y'all on that. But I've been reading up on it. That's why they're able to stay skinnier. There's other things that they do outside of their regular food.
oh wow.
You got a lot of comments.
Let's
Go
go.
ahead. Break it
Already?
down. Break it down.
We just
I'm
started.
already knowing.
You got Hank from Quanda. Cynthia sent the 100 stars. What up, y'all? She's watching. Y'all said yes, it's cancer season. Been outside all season, honey. Jay says so. Y'all just want to go forward blind, meaning they can't talk over here on the couch. That's their question on the couch. It's in the comments.
You doing it right. That's the right way to do. Put it in the comments.
Women do go more to the doctor more than men. Siobhan said, "Hey fellas," and Jay said, "Y'all don't get it together until it's something serious," which is true.
Mhm.
I said, "What about being healthy for your family?" Sam said, "Portion, salt intake, and what you eat all matters." What up, Rashad? He said, "What up, brothers?" And Jay said 90% and 10% is excessive and or being active. I guess 90% of what you eat. Exercise.
And not exercising, right?
Okay, there you go.
Right.
Lydell, nobody care about the tacos right now. Y'all said also your blood type matters too. Research eating according to your blood type.
That's true.
Now, see, I ain't never. That's
No, that's
she
very
just
true.
she
I
just
never
dropped
heard
some
of
knowledge.
that.
I've
Yeah,
never
I
heard of that.
I didn't also eat certain foods with
To my blood type.
That might be where I'm making.
Or it's not just blood type. What they're talking about is your chemical makeup.
Mhm.
Well, that's
You are
it, blood
different.
type.
Huh?
That's it, blood type.
It did, but it's more that goes into it. Trust me, that's my baby mama. We talk about this stuff. So yeah.
Hey, baby mom.
But let me go like personally. As I've gotten older, I'm that guy that suffers from, as they call it, the silent killer.
Yeah, high blood pressure.
Blood pressure.
High blood pressure. That's what that is.
And it can be genetic because
Oh, I know.
most of the men, I'm gonna say 99% of the men on my father's side of the family all suffer from the same thing. So my very first encounter, I had a slight stroke.
Okay.
But I got to the hospital one time, But I fought high blood pressure for over 10 years now. It'll never be normal, but I do change how I live to make things better. For one, I don't fry nothing at the crib. I'm going to tell you, that's one of the biggest things. Corn oil, vegetable oil, I don't give a damn. You can turn over that bottle on that motherfucker. Turn the bottle around and find a vegetable in it.
Yeah. Is canola better though?
That's why I'm.
I don't use any. I don't fry anything. All I use is extra virgin olive oil. Every now and then we'll get some grapeseed. That is all I use.
I use peanut oil.
Damn, y'all. We hear y'all more than y'all. They hear us.
Peanut gallery.
Man, you gotta quiet the audience down.
That's all I
The
do.
rumblings.
Red meat too.
Like I said, everything has to do with portions. He was right on that part. It has to do with portions. We as black men, and yes, I'm gonna say this, we overeat.
Like a motherfucker.
We overeat. I am still guilty of it. I had to catch myself at times because I still be hungry in my mind. But yeah, the fear was one of the biggest things about the fear of knowing. But sometimes you just gotta bite that bullet and get your ass in there.
Because once you know, it starts to put stress on you, right?
And the
Because when you're thinking about it.
mind controls the body. A lot of people don't understand that.
Exactly.
Hey man, you ain't gonna be allowed no more. Oh, you had them. Okay, cool. You cool. I thought you was over there acting the fool. Don't act like you don't be acting no fool.
I had to start sending us signals.
Talk about
We
some
had to send us signals. Look.
I was on the first base. This guy. I was on third base. You wasn't seeing it. I was third base.
That's what I thought.
Look, you
I
had
thought
to-
the ball was like. She said in the corner, who?
Right.
I was like, what the hell is she doing?
He was like, oh, man. In my head, I'm like, what is she doing?
Oh man. So my wife and my mother-in-law and my mother has been on my ass like 7 years, G. Like, to the point my mother-in-law was like, man, I'll give you $100 if you make a doctor's appointment.
You wasn't going to the doctor like that?
Because I felt like he felt. Ain't shit wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I'm getting up, going, doing what I got to do, unless it's something drastic that I can see
Or notice.
or noticeable. Then I, go to urgent care, but I don't fuck with urgent care. I go straight to the emergency room.
So what's your the job screening is
Yeah, that like
that's what because I did the same thing.
Yeah.
The job screening when they came back with all this stuff, I would start going to the doctor.
I was like, yeah, it's about, and then like, excuse me, at 40, you're supposed to have a colonoscopy.
48, and they chasing me around for one right now.
Colonoscopy, prostate.
Prostate,
Every
all that.
time I go in there, they giving me this envelope. Bring it back. I'm scared. Take it back. That's the fear.
No, I got
Honestly,
you.
that's the
No,
fear.
I got you. I understand that.
But what I really like, I have a doctor's appointment now. I made it. It's all the way in November, but I made it. But
I think
it's scared to know. But as long as you know you can catch some shit
Do
early
something about it.
and do something about it. Opposed to when you go to the bathroom one day and you pissing out blood, now it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made a vow to myself and to my family, like, I can't stand these motherfuckers a lot of times, but I love them to death, man. Yeah, I want to be around for them and, you know, watch them grow up and everything, but
You definitely do.
it is scary.
It's a bit of fear up in there. That's what it is, truly. Because once the doctor told me what he told me, I immediately start stressing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And that drives
I
everything up.
gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta change the way I eat. I gotta exercise. Get a membership. I gotta do. You know what I mean? And that's all triggered from what the man told me.
Anxiety.
You know?
Anxiety. That throws all your numbers up. When I went to the dentist 2 weeks ago, knowing what work I had to get done, my anxiety went through the roof. Literally, my blood pressure was so high. They was like, if you can't get control of this, we can't touch you. And I'm in excruciating pain at the same time. They're like, we can't touch you. It's too high. We
Now,
can't
see, that's
touch you
one
with
thing
nothing.
I ain't never had a problem with was high blood pressure.
Man, look,
My
you don't want
blood
to-
pressure
Blood pressure
always
was good.
been
So
low.
I had a combination of the two, the high blood pressure and the high cholesterol.
Me too.
Right. So he gave me like 3 months to come back. I really just really changed my eating on my own.
Absolutely.
Right. I said, okay, I'm gonna stop eating fried food. I'm gonna lay off the red meat. I was doing it all day, every day. So, and then when I went back to the doctor, my blood pressure was actually down.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mhm.
But my cholesterol was still a little high. So we ended up putting me on some pills, and I thought about not taking them. Right. I honestly thought about not taking them, but the doctor was so cool. He's a Nigerian man. He was cool. He broke it down to me. He told me, you know, people always think that we want to put them on drugs. He said, I'm putting you on this drug to help repair the damage that's already there. I'm not trying to put you on drugs forever.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought about it and came to the conclusion, like, you know what? I don't think the man's trying to hurt me. I think he's trying to help me.
Mm-hmm.
So he
I don't
put me
take
on
no.
cholesterol.
That's one thing. I don't take shit. I don't take aspirin. I take like a supplement before I take a drug.
Yeah, I thought about it, but you know, when I went back to the doctor, it was still high.
Mm.
And I
So
told
you're
him,
like, what the fuck?
But at that point,
I left out of there with the fear of the whole thing, and then I come back.
at
And it's
that
right
point,
back.
what did you change as far as what they tell you that makes your cholesterol high?
He didn't necessarily tell me what makes it high.
And that's one of
But
the
it has a lot to do with the foods, the type of foods that we eat.
I was just about
Like
to
we
say
should
that.
have high fiber, right? We should be having a lot of fiber. We should lay off that saturated oil.
High fiber, leafy vegetables.
That saturated oil is the number.
That's
That's
the
the
number
number
one.
one.
That's the number one.
That's the number one right there, really, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna start juicing. I'm gonna juice everything. I'm only
And then
gonna
I
do fruits
did
and
that too.
vegetables.
I did that too. I incorporated a lot of fruit, right? I even went and bought me a blender. You don't want to eat it. I just put some juice or something with it, blend it all up, and just drink it all down, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think that helped.
It
It felt
does.
like it helped to me.
Right.
Right?
It
And that's
does.
what.
Because you do feel better when you're putting good stuff into your body. You know what I'm saying?
You feel
Yeah,
different.
you definitely do.
Yeah.
But see, I think my biggest thing is, and I say this because I watched it happen. I watched somebody who tore their body up for years and years and years. And then the minute that they put him on to get him on the right path, he deteriorated faster than he did in all
Yeah.
the years.
The
Yeah.
body rejected.
You know what I'm saying?
That's messed up.
Body rejected it, it tore him down, actually made him sicker.
That happens
It's
a
almost
lot
like
with
a
addicts.
dope fiend.
Right.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah,
body,
yeah,
because
yeah.
your body looking
Yep.
for it.
Yep.
Like older people, they get in their 50s, they've been doing, drugs, different kind of drugs for 30 years. Now they get off of it. and everything pop up. Everything they got.
Yeah.
You know,
Because the
congestive
drugs
heart
is
failure,
nasty.
liver
Really,
failure.
I just want to say
really,
this.
the
I
drugs
know,
is nasty.
I know I never did drugs, but next time take the number up a little higher, okay? Because I'm at 50 already. So just don't use that number.
I'm 48, so
Don't
you
use
right
that
there.
number.
Don't use 50.
Not that
All right, we're gonna use
Go
60.
up a little bit. Yeah,
60
60 is
60
good.
is
60 we good.
We're gonna use
Give
60.
you a little more time.
You ain't no judge.
I got
though,
time.
nigga.
I
You
know.
ain't no
I
judge.
know. I ain't. But man, that number we gonna go up a little higher.
We got comments.
A lot. So,
Da, 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 da.
All right, so the ladies are speaking.
The ones on the couch.
Everybody.
every man, this, we
I didn't
loaded
say
up.
it.
He said, I didn't say it.
Danielle said, hey, everywhere. Cynthia said, it's 80% of what you put into your body. It's scientific. Calorie deficient helps you lose weight. Eating lean and clean, but enjoying your snacks. It's eating junk in moderation, getting cardio, strength training, and stretching. Just being intentional about yourself. Thank you, Cynthia.
That's a great point.
That's CC. Brandy said, ignoring the problem or avoiding finding out if there is something wrong won't make it go away or change the outcome. So why not find out as soon as possible and try to get ahead of it? Y'all said, hey, BD.
Hey, ain't no
They-
gang banging on it. And wait a minute. Jay said avocado oil or grapeseed oil is better. However, you can fry it. Avocado oil, olive oil, unsalted butter. From Sam. Chardonnay said you don't be hungry, you just be greedy, Gerald.
Maybe.
And y'all said you are not supposed to eat until you are beyond full. Okay. Whew. Topeka said, hey. And I don't know why y'all fear what y'all possibly can be prevented or caught early. And that's from Chardonnay. Tiffy is watching. And Shanae said, I told you to calm down. Who you calling Frank Gallagher?
No, because I think
Somebody calls him.
that was me. I was calling John Frank Gallagher.
Okay.
I will talk about it.
Hey, Fred, y'all said, yeah, they will stop immediately if they can't get your pressure controlled. They get paid when they subscribe you shit. Yeah, Dr. Who.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
And she also,
It's a business.
Shanae
That's the
said
biggest
you can
kickback business in
find
the world.
Pharmaceutical is
natural remedies to bring your pressure as well as your
Very true.
cholesterol down. And I process men and women who are applying to enter the military. If your BP is up, we will stop your process and have them return once it goes down and has been cleared by 2 doctors.
Yep.
Damn.
Blood pressure's not nothing to play with.
Just so they can raise your blood pressure.
Right.
Yeah.
You got 2 doctors.
Yeah, you got to see 2 doctors.
They don't complain about blood pressure.
Not at all.
Alright.
Hey, I'm real healthy once a year.
Once
When
a
it's
year.
yeah, when it's my annual, when it's time for me to renew my with my
DOT.
CDL shit, my DOT, yeah, I get real healthy about 3 weeks before I kick in. So yeah, because I can't play with my money. Again, back to the money. So I got to make sure all my numbers is right when I go in for that DOT physical.
Because if you overweight anything,
You
then
will
it's
not anything
doing
wrong.
it.
You will not be driving. You can get you do not work until you get that back in order.
And they'll make you do a sleep apnea test with
I was just thinking about that. You took the words right out of my neck. Took them out of my mind. I should
Yeah,
say because I was just thinking about that.
machinery and shit.
If your
Yeah,
neck is a certain
Yeah.
length,
Yeah.
if it's a certain width, I should say, not length, but width.
Because
If it's over
it's the
17
circumference,
inches,
because the thicker the
That was
neck,
my problem.
yeah,
No,
if it's
because
over 17 inches, it automatically triggers sleep apnea test.
yeah. And another thing too is that's because when you do have thicker necks, you don't have that complete swivel. Like
That's what they
You know,
say. I get flagged too, and so I go through extra tests.
I can't go that far. I can't go that far. And I got a 21-inch neck.
I get flagged.
21 inches.
Did you been through the sleep apnea test, or you don't?
No.
Do you snore?
I'm going
Do you
to.
snore? You know
Oh, I do a lot. I do a lot. I
in and out.
in and out, stop breathing. all
former
that.
roommate, he used to scare me. He snored so bad, he used to scare me. He all the way in his room. I'm in my room, but it sounded like I stopped breathing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then he'd catch it.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna be in the hospital for a week doing tests.
I think I'm in trouble.
Oh,
They're gonna watch. They're gonna observe you while you
I
sleep.
think I'm in trouble when I
They
get
say
home.
you
And the
want
bad part about it
Yeah,
is,
sounds like it.
I work in a hospital, and the floor I work on is a sleep study.
Wow. You
Wow.
might as well do this while you at work. Do this on your lunch break or something.
Look, we know everybody else.
Yes,
Hey, can you
yes,
just keep it on the low, but can you
I'm
work with
gonna
definitely
put the little things on right now.
Look,
I'm gonna just come in here on my lunch break. You hear me? I'm gonna put the little patches on right now. Just come in and plug me up.
Like, man, I got an hour break. I need to do a neck.
Right. Ain't no reason why I shouldn't. I'm doing better. That's all I can say is I'm doing better. So now we're gonna shift this though. So we talked about the physical. Now let's get to the meat and the potatoes. It's the mental part. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Which they go hand in hand. That way.
yeah, they go hand in hand, but it's a lot of mental.
But it's a lot of factors into the mental.
Yeah,
Mm.
that'll stop you from taking care of your physical self.
A lot of the mental issues will stop you from taking care of the physical issues.
And the mental issues can affect your physical.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
See,
That's
they go
what a
hand
lot
in
of
hand.
people
They
miss.
go hand in hand. You know, stress
It make
can
you
cause
stop-
a heart attack.
Yeah, make you stop eating.
Man.
Right.
Yeah.
And what is stress? You worrying and thinking, right? Is your mental. That's what stress is, but it can physically harm you.
Yeah.
And for most black men, it's built in.
Absolutely.
It just is.
Because we taught to do that. Suck it up. Don't cry about it.
Keep
Yeah.
going.
You know, keep pushing. We don't get a chance to really release most of the time.
But what are some of the mental hurdles that y'all getting over? Because I know for me, like, and I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this.
It don't matter to say this.
I'm gonna get a lot of flack, but I don't like to use the word traumas.
Trauma.
Yeah, I don't like to use the word trauma because I believe, like, in the right circumstances, people could use it as a handicap. Not saying that people do,
Mhm.
but in certain situations,
We all know a lot of people do.
a motherfucker
Yeah,
will.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Because they want that special treatment or they want that empathy.
But
That's why half them people got the
here's the
handicap
thing
plaques.
too.
They just
And they ain't even handicap. They just want to park close to the front
But
door.
look, though, when you saying that,
the
though,
real handicapped people want to
it's
be
almost
treated
like
normal
how
people.
can you tell how a person perceives something?
Because how they act after the action is done.
That goes into
Trauma could be
when some
handled
people tell you doing
A
too
lot
much.
of different kind of ways, right?
It could.
And only you know how you can deal with trauma. I can't tell John how he gonna deal with some trauma,
Absolutely.
right? He
Absolutely.
can't tell me that either.
Absolutely. But I've seen a lot of people be on bullshit too.
Yeah. Some people do perpetrate the fraud.
Yeah,
Because they
and
want
that's
the
just
attention.
me. You know what I'm
Because they want the
saying?
attention.
Exactly.
They
You know
want
what
the
I'm
sympathy
saying?
that come
Like,
with the trauma.
like,
Like it
And
wasn't
I don't want y'all
it
to
wasn't
jump me
really
when I say
traumatic.
this because this is for men and women. Drama queens.
absolutely.
Drama
Because
queens.
I know
we all know them.
Because I know, like,
We all know them.
we've all dealt with trauma,
Mm-hmm.
men as well as women. You know what I'm saying? And at a certain point, I just be feeling like we done dealt with it for all these years. You know what I'm saying? Either you done lived through it, some people relived it and overcame it.
Yeah, but that just go back to either you're gonna live in that trauma or you're gonna learn from that trauma. There's only two things. You're gonna live in it or you're gonna learn from it. And if you live in it, it'll condemn you.
Exactly.
And some people's learning process and time frame are different.
That's what I'm
Everybody's
trying to say.
No, true.
That's
It
all
is.
I'm trying to
Everybody's
say,
different.
right?
And I definitely understand that.
We can't put how we got over something on somebody else. They may
Right.
not process their issues the same way.
Right.
Like for me, my therapy is music, and now I'm learning to have more conversation with my lady and you guys because we talk.
Mm-hmm.
But back in the day, we didn't talk the way we do now.
No.
We just held it in
Mhm.
and sucked it up and kept it moving. And people walking by you and not even knowing that you're a ticking time bomb.
This is drama right now. That's why I came back. To be honest with you, I haven't had nobody to talk to.
Nah, I feel that.
Prime example right
Yeah.
now.
I feel that.
I don't sit around and talk with the guys like this.
But see, that's why
When we
part
get
of the reason
together,
why
we don't.
when we was talking the other day, we want to institute at least once a month.
Yeah.
The guys just go out and do
Absolutely.
something. It ain't gotta be nothing spectacular. Just get away from it all. You know what I'm saying?
And I think like
Y'all get out. We having a moment.
Put the dates in my
I believe, and I really feel it. So y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Just the men on this panel, we are striving and trying to be so much better than what we grew up seeing and living in.
Absolutely.
That is the pressure within itself.
There's pressure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I watched my dad, right? My dad had a sophomore high school education. And his first kid, I think he was like 16, 17. But my daddy hustled his whole life.
Right.
To the point where he had got on with one of the biggest ticket brokers in Chicago. Right. He got fired because one of them called him a nigga and he ain't know what to do. He couldn't handle that. So he let him. He said to this day, man, I let these motherfuckers fuck up my money.
Mm-hmm.
They did exactly that. Now this is before the internet, before you could go online and buy tickets. So either you was getting them from the ticket brokers or you was getting them from a scalper.
Right.
My daddy was on drugs since the early 80s. Since the early 80s. So he did all this being on drugs.
Right.
So he didn't have the book education, but he had the street education. He had that shit down. He had a PhD in that shit. You know, but I seen the way he went about when it came to his family. I don't know if my dad had anybody to talk to or was talking to anybody, but a lot of situations he just handled, bro. And I worked so hard not to repeat that cycle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Not even like the drug uses. That wasn't even the problem. Because when they was getting high, at least they was in the crib.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was when they wasn't getting high trying to find it that they wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? It's the feeling that you taking care of another person's kids better than you taking care of your own. It's watching that happen. And then hearing, like my dad told me one time, he said, yeah, man, you know, you my firstborn son. I love you to death. That nigga said, but if your ass don't live with me, I ain't taking care of you. I said, nigga.
He said what?
He said, if I ain't living with him, he ain't taking care. He said, I ain't taking care of you from afar.
No, I feel that he take care of what's on his roof.
This my thing though. How can you make that statement
Right,
when
right.
you're the reason why I'm not under your roof?
But
It was your drug usage.
I didn't say I agree with his statement. I said, it's a empathetic gesture. I understand why he like that. I understand why a lot of people like that.
But
Now,
if your
granted-
son, you just take care of him.
Yeah, but we all sitting right here know a bunch of deadbeat daddies,
Yeah.
and we know a bunch of deadbeat daddies in our eyes that are deadbeat daddies, and to their kids' eyes they the world.
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't much you could tell a kid about his daddy.
Absolutely.
Cause still shit you couldn't have told me about that nigga.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, circumstances and situations that they all went through is what caused that situation. Is what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? So even outside of that all go back to his overall picture of what he said. Traumatic experiences. You don't want your child to have to scrape and struggle how your old man did raising you. That's completely understandable. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect example. Again, I don't know why I have these perfect examples, but I didn't have a father, right? I had a father, but he wasn't never in my life at all. Period. Ever. Right? So that was one of my things I vowed to be in my children's life.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a oath I took to myself, right? Because of that.
But then you have a child with a woman and the shit don't work out. That shit just like I get more stress from that than anything else.
But that comes from a bitter woman.
Yeah, but at that point,
but it still causes strife in your life.
Listen, what I'm saying. If it's causing strife in your life and y'all not together, that's a bitter woman. Period. Bottom line. Because if it's not a bitter woman, and it don't got to be bitter to be with you, it can be about bitter that your situation got better, hers didn't. It can be about anything. But you're not gonna tell me that if she living her life fine, you living your life fine, and it's all about the kids, shit works perfectly.
Oh,
in the perfect world.
No,
I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Exactly
No, what I'm saying is,
that's what the fuck we want.
It ain't got to be a perfect world. So, personally, I know somebody. Him and his baby mama, they don't always see eye to eye. He makes sure the kids good. They always good. They take their turns when they got to get them, all that. But he don't have to argue with her about certain shit. When it's a conversation, it's a conversation. Man, look, this your son did at school. Oh, all right, well, I'll be able to get. And it's not a stressful call when it's a call.
Good
it's
co-parenting.
Exactly. And that's what I'm talking about when I say that.
Also, right now, I have a 12-year-old daughter, right? With me and her mom, we couldn't stand each other. We bumped heads while we were together. We loved each other, but we bumped heads, right? Nasty, vicious arguments. Now that we're away from each other, it's all about my daughter. We never argue.
Yeah,
man,
there's nothing to argue about.
Exactly.
Look, seeming that
Exactly.
she watching, I'm finna go ahead and say it. I'm going to go ahead and say it because she watching. But look at here. Man, we used to be at each other's neck on a regular basis, but our children never went without. But what I will tell you, now that she moved away, I co-parent is stronger now than it was when she lived in Chicago. I swear to God,
But that's because at the end of the day, both of y'all accepted that we're moving on. And once you both get to that point where you accept that we're moving on or not, I'm moving on or not, you're moving on, we're moving on.
Yeah.
Nothing else matters.
You can't be trying to go back and play.
Exactly.
No,
that's what allows you to learn when people do shit like that.
Absolutely.
You're gonna always have an issue because then you're still making memories.
Hopes.
You know what I'm saying? No.
Right.
We
the whole thing I'm saying is
it's just a breakup.
Long time ago.
A long breakup. No, we're not doing that. We're done.
We cut them lines a long
It's all about the
time
kids.
ago.
Like, don't get me wrong, I can't speak for having a baby mama because I ain't got no baby mama. I got a wife. All my kids came from my wife. So I don't have a baby mama. So I don't have baby mama issues.
Right.
But I watched them
You
every
must be
single.
speaking some real poetry right now because it's a whole lot of.
I know, right? And gave him the snaps over there. I heard
know
it
a
too.
whole lot
I
of
tried to
niggas.
ignore it.
I know a whole lot of niggas who went through
I should have been
just for the simple fact that, and they didn't always just a bitter woman, because it could be a bitter man. That shit go both ways.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I watched that shit go both ways.
Absolutely.
In a lot of situations, like ain't my place to speak on it, but
where niggas can't get over the
yeah, I see it a lot. I seen niggas that can't accept what's gonna happen regardless.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But the end of the day is go back to what you said. Y'all co-parent great now because it was a both
it was
acceptance.
a mutual understanding.
It's nothing else there. it's about the kids.
And that's
Because when it's just about the kids, it ain't nothing to argue about.
It ain't nothing to argue about.
It ain't.
And it should always just be really about the kids. But you know, when you in a relationship, you still go through things and stuff like that. It just so happened that the kids now are here. But once nobody really wants a relationship to be over with, right?
True.
So that'd be the whole fight about it. Nobody really wants it to be over with. It's over, and everybody can see it.
and
Everybody is you and her,
and
or
another
her,
piece of that,
or him,
people,
or whatever, you know. So it's a lot of times you're fighting for that. You still might be creeping back and forth and doing all of that, but that's not gonna never work.
Nope.
It ain't gonna never work.
Nope.
Because
if
the moment
dip
you
it
have
back
an
in,
argument,
no,
it's gonna be right back where you left off.
Yep. But I ain't just
Right.
that.
It really is.
It'll
though.
never, I'm saying it, I'm not. I said not just that. I
Mhm.
agree with you,
Right,
but
right.
not just that. The whole thing is, the minute you start keeping up with intercourse with each other, you blurring the lines.
Yeah.
How
That's
can
what I'm saying.
How can I ever say that we're ending this if we're never ending this?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Simple as that.
It is so like that's a topic all in its own.
man.
But that when it came to my mental health, that was the first thing that really woke me up, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Because that shit played with my
Mhm.
psyche so fuck. Like, hear me break it down in public on live. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never ever in my life, and I done been through some shit. I had to deal with some shit like that to that degree where it had me thinking off the fucking grid. I'm talking way off the reservation.
It's because you bottled it up so long and it's finally had to come out.
Man,
It's
So
hard.
it'd be like the
It's
straw that
hard
broke
to
the
get
camel's
over
back.
those when it has to do with your
Like
children.
dropping what's the
It is so hard
What's the
to
white
let
thing
it go or
they
get
drop
over it.
all the Mentos.
like dropping a Mentos in the motherfucker.
And it's crazy because a lot of women know though a father's triggers.
Of course.
They know a father's triggers.
But see, it ain't even just a father. Women know the man that they was fucking trigger. Regardless if it's a kid in the
and I
picture or
get
not.
that, but
They
I'm going
know-
to tell you,
because
it's
men know it too.
escalated when
Of
children
course.
are involved.
Of course, because
Man.
I've seen a lot of women dangle the kids in front of a man because he don't want to be with her. And what happens is a lot of times when you do go through bullshit like that, don't nobody suffer but the kids.
Mm-hmm. Which
Truthfully,
adds to your mental.
yeah, that
It
fucks you
adds
up.
to the stress. It adds
Yeah.
to the, you know what I'm saying?
Just
and
even
you
arguing and all
can't
of
do
that,
shit.
right? Because like I said, like, okay, so if you broke up with somebody, you probably didn't break up on good terms, right? Who really breaks up and it's like sometimes
I had one breakup. I
occasionally,
had one.
It's a unicorn.
occasionally, right, occasionally.
Yeah.
But no one really breaks up on good terms, right? So
No.
you're arguing back and forth, and these arguments are being heated and escalating.
They're gonna keep escalating.
right? So you try to make it and work it out, and then that's why I said when it's really over with, when you both know it's over with, and you try to be going back and forth, the moment that something goes wrong, it's right back like y'all never
Yeah.
stopped.
Because it didn't.
And that takes
It
time
didn't
as
stop.
well. 'Cause now,
Yeah, 'cause you
the
have to
three
get
of
over it.
us were talking about this a couple weeks ago because they was asking me how do I stay so damn calm with the not arguing and shit because I don't.
Oh yeah, I think
I
I
don't.
remember that. You just sound
I
like
do
a
not.
killer.
I do not.
don't argue.
I do not.
Sound like Jason
got
Bourne.
comments?
A lot. I do not argue.
Can you
That's
read
just
some of them?
it.
Hold it on.
Hold it on.
we can
I'm
have,
holding
we
it
can
on.
have conversation.
Who the door?
Agree to disagree.
Okay.
I'm not ready
So
for my
we all
word.
talking about mental health. Wait. Chardonnay said, John, put a wedge pillow for your sleep apnea. It elevates your head and opens up your airways. Tried it. You need. And I said,
I'll try it.
and they said,
I promise I'm going to the doctor, baby. I promise.
I've tried, girl. I got this whole look. I've tried everything.
Body
He
pillows,
move around too much.
pillows between the knees.
Yeah, he move around too much.
You
Yeah.
need the one just strapped to it.
Right. I got to strap him to
I
the
gotta
bed.
sleep in the halo, Jim.
And then when y'all was talking about mental health, I said you do need tools to move through different things in life. Katana said, but genuine trauma is real and coping mechanisms are real too. But they can get out of hand. So make sure you check that. James says, your issues are never going to be bigger than their issues, and their issues are never going to be bigger than yours. You don't know the mental state of another person or how they deal with things. I said, y'all are doing some great things. Keep coming together, fellas.
Oh, thank you. I heard that emphasis on I said. We appreciate you, baby.
Jay said, I love this topic for y'all because talk about it. Katana said, y'all are ending family curses. Shanae said, I'm sorry, but no, sir, she's not going to be bitter. He might be bitter. You can't say that. I replied to Shanae and said, nah, it doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, I said to John, it doesn't have to be a perfect world. You know that. And y'all said you already know I was about to say something. Yeah.
That's why I had to get my little disclaimer on up in there. Yeah.
But I did say to Shanae, no, friend, if she calls and strike for no reason, that's her. And Yam said it did take a minute for y'all. Jay said good co-parenting is so vital for these kids when the parents aren't together. Dump the toxic shit. And I said I get along great with my ex. We don't always agree, but it's never nasty anymore. And Yam said we have a great co-parent relationship. I'm proud of us for real. Jay said yes, from experience, kids definitely suffer the most. And she said you be sitting here looking in the mirror saying damn to yourself.
Did you say with the R. Kelly?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
It sounded like she sung it too.
Yeah, but then that's on him. She said, but what if you don't do none of that and he just was extra mad because you ain't wanting him and he send the woman through that shit? It's not always the woman. Sometimes you have to a baby and one party not mature enough to handle it. I said, yeah, but if she causes strife, it's her.
Right. The person causing the issue is
the one with the issue.
Right. That's unisex.
Yeah.
It could be either one or the other.
Like I just at a certain point, just the way I grew up, I always worried about my mental health more than my physical health. You know, from just being fucking around in the streets, just that shit can make you go crazy within itself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When you're young, you feel like you invincible, indestructible. Nothing can hurt you. You know what I'm saying? In your mind, you like one of these motherfucking bullets can kill my ass, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
look, they're gonna
for
piece
me,
of trauma.
I'm gonna tell you.
Go ahead. My bad on me.
You know, you good.
It's a little piece of trauma that's for me, which is actually true. And I always say this. I've been saying it in my mind a lot, but I have been shot, stabbed, locked up, and lied to.
oh,
Life. Right.
shit.
Right?
And you still prevail.
Still prevail, still keep going. Right?
I
I keep them in my mind and I just keep going. Right?
Yeah. I think
That's something I
that'd
always
be
keep
part
in
of
mind.
me. Like,
Been shot, stabbed, locked
I
up,
ain't got
and
no
lied
other
to.
option. I'm going. I ain't got no other option. I'm going.
Right? Who do I talk to about that?
You're doing it right now.
See, and that's why it's so important. Like, motherfuckers say TV got a whole lot of trash, but that shit on the shop, when they built that men's group,
That was real shit.
that was real shit, G. I was like, I'm gonna try to implement that in my life. Get the guys. It don't even matter if I'm close to you or not. If you just need a safe space to unload, come on. Cause we don't go to therapists.
Nah.
We don't.
And when we,
But
and
the
when we-
Probably
motherfuckers
need to. I ain't gonna lie to you. Probably need to.
the motherfuckers work. At least if you gotta find the right one though. Preferably somebody that can relate to what it is.
I feel like
I
that you
understood
went
that
through.
without you even going any further.
You know what I'm saying?
I like the way you chose your words. That was
Yeah.
good.
Because I can't go to just anybody. Like, you got to
Right.
actually understand the struggle in order to help me with the struggle. Like, I can't go and try to help a motherfucker work through a spending crisis when they got a whole trust fund, G. I ain't got no trust. You got that shit, spend that shit. I don't know.
You come from
That's all right.
generational
That's all
wealth.
right.
We don't know nothing about that.
What you want me to do?
Invest in me.
Right, like, let me get some. Let me get some. Now, look, now,
Let me hold something.
now I'm already made off though. You know what I'm saying?
Tell your cousin to sign up with
Right,
me.
sign up with Running off on the plug and shit, but like when it comes to like therapists and shit, like I used to be against that shit. I was like, what can a motherfucker tell me about myself that I already know? Like that's my shit.
Mhm.
That's one thing why a motherfucker outside can't get to me. Because you can't tell me shit about me that I already know. So anything you say something about me that I don't know, that's a lie. I didn't do that shit.
Unless I had to tell your ass, nigga, that's too tight.
Okay, well, I probably already
Look,
knew,
look.
but I thought I was looking good.
No, I ain't
I
ain't talking about the clothes, niggas, the hugs sometimes.
Oh,
Let me
no.
the fuck go.
No. No.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue.
Look, I knew you were gonna say it.
I
I
got
love you.
a challenge that I want to challenge y'all three and everybody else out there. Now we talking about physical health and mental health.
Okay.
So, like I said, I had the high cholesterol and I had the high blood pressure. What I have been doing since June 1st, I have been doing 100 push-ups a day.
Ouch.
That's a lot.
No, it ain't. I ain't telling you to do 100 push-ups at a time.
Oh, it's throughout the day.
Throughout the day.
Oh, okay.
So you
10
can
push-ups, 5, however you want to do
As
it,
long as you get 100
100
24
push-ups.
hours up.
every day. I've been doing it since June 1st. I'm into
Okay.
1,000 some push-ups. 4,000-5,000 push-ups at this point. I'm at my job every day doing
I
that.
just want you to know you're getting me in trouble.
Why? That's what we
Because
doing.
she's listening to this shit. And
You can do it, brother.
She just
You can do
started
it.
working out
You
and
can
I
do
just
it.
be laying in the bed.
I accept the challenge.
Do you accept? Do you accept?
I accept the challenge. Let's do it.
We're gonna have to
Let's
do
do
it. You have to prove it though.
100 a day.
How I'm gonna know y'all doing? How y'all gonna know I'm doing?
We connect. We
I don't
connect.
tell nobody.
We connect.
No, matter of fact, we can start a group chat.
Yeah, we can. And when you get your, all you gotta do
I-
is just say, "This is what I've been doing." 'Cause
Done.
I got a couple of guys at my
I
job
can
that
get your
do
100
it too,
done.
right?
It takes done.
So I text them 1 set, 2 sets.
What your sets of 10s?
I do 10s.
Okay.
Okay.
Some of them do 20. However you want to do it, it's up to you.
Just get 100 a
Just
day.
get 100 done a day.
Okay.
I'm with that.
See,
That's it.
I'm okay with you saying push up now. If you had to say it crunches or push or sit up,
No, that gotta be next.
I've been like, my
Just say
back
it.
hurt.
But
It
no,
helps. So I'm
that's
telling
gonna
y'all.
help your core.
Yeah.
Your push-ups,
I
because
do
as you
push-ups,
pushing up,
but
you're doing weights.
Look, this
Oh, it's gonna
100
help.
a day.
the struggle with
I
this
promise
dad bod, man.
I'm with it.
100
I'm
a day.
with it. I'm with
Once we leave, we're gonna make a group chat, and all we gotta do is do your sets. That's all you gotta do. Do your sets. So we're gonna motivate each other. So I'm gonna tell you when I'm doing
Let's
mine.
go. Let's
I'm
go.
with it.
Let's go.
If y'all want in, any men out there want in on the push-up challenge, the 100 a day push-up challenge, that's what we call it, implemented by FaZe Mac. G, hit the inbox, let me know. We gonna add you to the motherfucking group chat, and we gonna hold each other accountable.
Boy, when you send me that first
Hashtag push-up challenge.
Push-up
Yeah,
challenge.
oh, okay, we good.
We gonna make it a thing, goddamn. We gonna make it a thing.
Hashtag 100 a day.
100 a day.
Well, we at 9:44. All right, that was pretty fucking good, man. Like, we need more talks about this shit.
That's what I'm gonna say to bring it back to.
Wait,
I also
are you
feel
reading?
like I also
See?
feel like
So it ain't just me, she getting you too.
the right group of
Uh-huh.
grown, like-minded men can be therapy in themselves.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You
yeah,
should say that a little louder.
yeah.
That's like I was saying that's why I wanted we try to institute that once a month, just the guy, because a lot of times just being around the guys we can talk, no judgment, with like-minded people who actually gonna give you the raw and ain't gonna sugarcoat it with you. That'd be therapy in itself sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I always say if
It's each one teach one.
Yeah.
don't say I'm your
That's not a
close
young
friend.
saying. I
No.
don't mean that you young or nothing like
No.
that. Each one teach one.
Yeah,
That's
don't say you
just
my
pass it
friend or you my brother if you can't tell me I'm wrong. Dude.
Yeah.
I stopped
I
talking to
congratulate you
people.
when you're right.
Yeah, like
Man.
That's
you
all.
did that the right way. No, I wouldn't have did it like that. You don't think you was, because at some point, we had this stigma in our mind that we can't be checked by no other men. You know what I'm
If
saying?
you're wrong, somebody should be able to tell you.
Somebody
should be able to tell you you're
Right.
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Somebody should.
Absolutely.
If it had to come from your brother, it feel better.
She was congratulating, or she was trying to get her attention.
No,
Oh, she was snapping. Oh, okay.
There's some snaps going on. There's some snaps going on.
But yeah, like I need that. I cannot feel like everything I say is right.
Right. Not even just that. Sometimes just we need to bounce shit off people. Where you know it's a judgment-free zone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially when you know they
Got
A lot
your
of-
best interest at heart.
got your best interest at heart, and
Right.
then
Ain't gonna
a
tell
lot
you no
of-
bullshit.
a lot of the shit that they deal with, you deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Different shit, but the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody.
Right.
The
I'm about to-
y'all ain't tell me shit.
Man, I was finna bust something and say, sexual chocolate.
That boy good.
That boy good.
Donation, food
Good
donation.
That's they one. That's they one.
So, man, if y'all haven't already, please like, share. Y'all already been commenting, so I ain't gonna even say that. Go on YouTube. We on X. Subscribe, man. Hit the notification so y'all know when we going live. We try for 8, but it be 8:30 sometimes. Sometimes it might be 9. But if you hit that notification button, whenever we go, y'all get an alert. And y'all know we here. So, this is a lot of information between these 3 brothers right here that we done dropped. We let y'all inside. No Diddy.
Oh, wow. That was crazy.
No doubt.
I had to pause for a minute like,
Hold on.
I just feel like
but I already got my next topic for three weeks from now, G. But again, every Wednesday you can find the fellas here on the Slice of the Poly Pie for fellas night. If y'all want in, just let a nigga know. And y'all gonna be in. But it is that time and that part of the show where it's insert podium net. It's time for your announcements. It's Wednesday. I want to again say happy anniversary to my lovely wife. We did celebrate our anniversary on the 11th. Yeah, I haven't forgotten how many years we've been married already.
We've been married 3 years. That's that drink.
Nah, man, it feels like forever. I'm telling you.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's a good thing.
It's a good thing,
That's a
G.
great
I ain't
thing.
left. You ain't left, so shit.
And I heard him say, ain't neither one of y'all going no damn well.
Hey, so we celebrated, man. Everybody came, kicked it.
Yes.
Had a ball.
It always feels good when you have motherfuckers that actually love you and support what the fuck you doing in your corner, man.
Can the peanut gallery get Chinese?
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, thank y'all.
Y'all can have one.
Woo, yes. 3 years. 3 years.
I want to give them
Also, I want to give a major salute and shout out to the Peanut Gallery who didn't even make that much noise.
Boy, y'all.
Because they did that. I know they was fuming over there.
But some of them coming like motherfuckers. The fingers was working.
It was loud.
The fingers was working. They was working.
Hey, don't even trip because I'm gonna set up something and it's gonna be me and Ed where we're gonna have one big ass powwow. So y'all get ready for that because it's gonna we gonna talk about some real shit.
Outside with panoramic vision.
Man, on the real. I gotta get that good camera though. I gotta get that good camera. So, it's going down.
Quiet, Jill.
Can I say something?
What? Go ahead.
Y'all did an excellent job.
Y'all did. That was
For the openness, the rawness, the honesty. Shout out to FaZe for his.
I feel like I know things a little bit more now.
Man, like, that's my y'all think
Look,
y'all.
welcome to the podcast, man.
The guys out there, right?
Welcome to the podcast.
He's a regular now.
Yeah.
I was looking for a fourth member.
Can I say something though? But Enes still ain't made no doctor's appointment.
That's because you made
So that's my challenge to y'all.
You know you
Yes.
can check on your
Y'all
body.
gotta make a doctor's appointment.
I already got one.
Okay, well y'all two, not that DOT shit, cause I know how that shit work. Not that shit. Y'all gotta make a doctor's appointment with a PCP. That means this is gonna be y'all doctor moving forward.
Technical.
I got mine in my wallet.
Mine is November the 11th at 9:30.
Boo baby about. That's his name or something.
So to that point.
Actually,
Doctor,
and I'm not gonna even
Put that in
bullshit.
front of
Yesterday, I just had Charnay looking up his doctor.
Okay,
I did.
so it's your
I did.
turn.
I got you.
Y'all get
I
a
did.
doctor, and that's something else.
Second,
We gonna
probably
put
a PCP.
in.
I'm on it.
I'll be there.
I ain't gonna hold you though. I ain't shit. They don't want to looking up everything. They was sending me shit everything. I was like, I wish they stopped sending me this. They know I'm only going to one place and one place on. That's Northwestern. That's it, right?
It's a good
Stop
choice.
sending me Dr. Ed Wells, man. But I had to because, like she said, they want me around. You know what I'm saying? It always feel good to be where you want it.
Yeah.
You know what? Before we wrap up, I'm gonna be an example of how important it is. Just this past Sunday. Okay, that's too emotional. But just this past Sunday, I got a chance to meet my youngest granddaughter for the first time.
That's what's up.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
But when I say about being around, she's a year old.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really want to be around.
I got you. I understand.
You might not move as fast as you can, but
Hell no,
you can still do some shit.
Look,
You
I
know
can
what
hold
I'm
her,
saying?
goddammit. I'm deep. Look.
So, with that being said, on a little sadder note, Walt Duvall passed away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had a pleasure of kicking it with him numerous times.
I did too.
He was a great cat. Our condolences goes out to the family. You know, our prayers go out to his kids and his wife. You know what I'm saying? He's a stand-up dude, man. And that was some sad shit to hear. But again, I don't know the particulars, but he wasn't that old.
Right.
That's why this is even more important, G. We
Right.
dropping, G. We at that age now, all of us, I could say, we at the age now that we're going to have to start taking care of our parents. You know what I'm saying? Because now they up there.
Man.
And we coming. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important, man. Mental and physical health is very important. Men and women. I'm sure the women gonna do their thing, which ladies' night is next week. So if y'all want to get in on that, man, holla at Sheba Baby. You know what I'm saying? Let her know that y'all gonna be in the building. I don't know if we gonna be here. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't peanut gallery in the wild, no.
Oh, we here?
We ain't peanut gallery in the wild, yo.
We ain't fuck that shit up in the building. Oh, we definitely weren't here last month. No, I was
Yeah, you was on.
game.
Yeah, you got a poker game. Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I'm
okay.
saying. We ain't peanut gallery in the wild.
So
Yeah.
I guess we'll be here reading the comments and making drinks and rolling
And
blunts.
quietly.
Oh, y'all think y'all sat quiet one show
One
that week?
One show.
It was one show.
Damn thing
Y'all
right.
did good. Y'all did good.
You did. I'm so proud of you.
Look,
I'm so proud of
you
you.
did great.
I'm so proud of you.
You had under 5 loud outbursts. That's a
She
record.
was ready for it. I was fighting myself.
That was a record.
So yeah, what's coming up? The
The
luau
luau was Saturday.
is Saturday. Shout out to Dre, man. Shout out to Dre.
Luau was Saturday, yeah.
Wait, there's a party Friday, ain't it?
17 years. 17. Is it 17 years?
20.
20. No, he had 20. 21.
21
This is
years
number
strong.
21.
Anybody that's been throwing parties that long deserves to get their flowers. So, Luau King, man, shit, we'll be in attendance.
This is 21.
What's going on Friday?
No, I'll be there.
I want to say, I think this Friday,
Y'all
Meet
do
for
come
More
slide out to my section.
Meet for More,
has a meet and greet.
meet and greet for Meet for More. Where? We don't know the particulars, but when we find the particulars, we gonna send them to
Red Harris.
Red Harris.
No, I said you gotta reach out to me. That's one that happens.
Go ahead and
Right.
then,
Did she send you the flyer?
yeah, but I can't remember where she sent it.
We gonna get that information out. So this Friday, Meet for More having a meet and greet.
Check out my MySpace page.
MySpace. Because I
Your
got
MySpace.
I just changed my background to SpongeBob dripped out. SpongeBob dripped out.
I just logged back into Black Planet.
Oh,
Hey, you know
Oh,
what? Let me see if I can get back on there.
Whole border.
Let me see if I can get back in there.
hey, like,
That was shit, boy.
It's a whole movie. Like, sit down and watch this one.
When Black Planet came out, I was working on the road. Boy, that got me through. I ain't gonna lie
Hell no. So Friday, and then Saturday is
The luau.
the luau. Friday, Meet for More. Sunday,
It's the Hoochie Daddy short part.
That is
Damn,
Sunday.
it is
that's Sunday.
That's Sunday.
Yeah.
That's the office.
The Office.
Yeah, that's Sunday.
Sunday. So it's gonna be a packed weekend. This what the end of July look like, huh? Okay, well, shit, it's a lot to do.
Yeah,
So
let's
get
go
your ass out.
get July over with.
Yeah, get your ass out and do something because it's a lot to do.
Leo's is coming.
Man, I got
Leo's is coming.
These months is moving fast. Real fast. Man.
I got a birthday in August.
These weeks
Yeah,
go
me.
by.
Leo's is coming.
Your birthday August what?
18.
18. All right, my baby's birthday August 16th. So you need to let me know what the fuck you're doing.
Oh, I can tell you right now.
What?
We're going go kart.
Shit, this nigga wanna.
Accelerate. Well, they just changed their name to K1.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going up there.
Okay.
We can do
We
that.
got
The axe throwing the whole nine. That's what we there.
Okay.
Got those
Yeah.
fast ones with helmets.
Yeah.
Wait, what's happening?
We going go kart
Go
ride.
kart.
Ooh, y'all or everybody?
My birthday.
Oh yes, I had to ask. I don't want. We don't want to get in on y'all time together
Yeah.
because I definitely feel like y'all deserve
We do our men's thing. Y'all gonna know.
it.
Y'all gonna know when we do our men's things. So, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for the stars.
caught him playing, didn't he?
Always. Can't whisper to save your life, man.
Come sit up front.
She been trying, y'all. She been trying.
You got anything else you want to say, man? Closing words, remarks?
All I got is we just got to work harder to be here for our babies.
Well said. Well said. Says.
Nothing off the top right now, but just everybody have a good night. Stay safe. See y'all next time.
The man who lies on the floor never fall out of bed.
Oh wow! You're gonna never fall out the bed.
True words never been spoken by such a quiet man. Message.
Oh man.
A man that lies on the floor
Can never fall out
could
of bed.
never fall out the bed. I mean,
I can't.
that's just simple physics.
Hopefully he'll be on the floor.
Man.
Oh shit.
That
Oh,
is hilarious.
okay. All right. Woo, shit. Because my devil is gonna be like, well, what if he on the air mattress? Do that still count as a bed?
He said, "Come back to him."
And
He
he
came back.
He came back, boy.
boy.
Man, with a vengeance.
Oh man.
I don't know what y'all be doing, killing turkeys or what you call it.
Man.
He went from feeding the chicken to killing turkey. Oh
All
no.
right.
That's genocide, man.
I'm
Oh shit, son. All right, let me get my sign off. We do not support killing other turkeys unless it's November, okay? You try to feed the chicken,
Okay.
not kill a turkey.
Right.
I ain't know you water the plant out.
Okay.
Respectfully.
You gotta respect one of the plants like kill a turkey. All right, y'all already know, man. Self-love is the best love, man. You can't love nobody else until you love yourself first, physically and mentally. Until next time, like I said, y'all know next week is for the ladies. It's for the ladies. So if y'all want to be on, get that Sheba Baby or Moon in the Sky inbox, let us know, man. Until then, man, peace. And I'm finna walk up in here because it ain't no way. Oh,
You got a
there's
clicker.
a way.
Clicker.
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 Oh, you.
Uh-oh.
All right, man, look.
Look, insert clicker.
All right, go ahead.